Docket number 0481, Councilor Asabi George offered the following resolution in support of Mass House Bill 615, an act regarding Medicare savings programs eligibility.
Councilor Asabi George, you have the floor.
Thank you, Madam President. Today, I first want to recognize that we have in the chamber with us members of the Mass Senior Action Council here in blue. We've met a number of times over the last few months, or the last month and a half or so, and they've strong-armed me into presenting this resolution before you. It was a very easy fight. So I am here before you today to lend my support and asking you for your support on Mass House Bill 615, which is an act regarding the Medicare Savings Program and its eligibility. If passed, this will increase the income federal poverty line to allow more seniors to access Medicare assistance. It is ridiculous that Massachusetts offers assistance with health care costs to individuals who are between the ages of 19 to 64 with incomes up to 300% of the poverty line, yet our seniors ages 65 and up must have an income below 135% of the federal poverty line to access similar assistance. This bill will increase the income eligibility for the Medicare Savings Program in Massachusetts from 135% federal poverty line to 300% federal poverty line, which will allow more of our seniors to have access to better quality health care. I ask that all of you consider joining me today in supporting this resolution and this work that's happening at the State House. But more important than that, I would appreciate your support of these seniors who are advocating not just for others, but advocating for themselves in a really critical way, becoming more civically engaged, becoming a part of this process and learning how and advocating for each other in this work. And we know how important that is to advocate for each other. So they've really taken the lead in doing this work every single day on behalf of themselves and their peers and their communities at large, and taking this fight and this work from City Hall to the State House and at the federal level. So I want to, I hope to have your support in this today, but really want to recognize their work and their advocacy in this space for all of the seniors of Boston and of Massachusetts. So I appreciate all of you, but I appreciate you for this work and for being here and really leading the way for all of us, leading us the right way in this work.
Has a date
so
on
thank you, Madam President, and thank you all.
Thank you, Councilor Asabi George. Councilor Presley, you have the floor.
Thank you, Madam President, and I just rise to commend the maker and ask to have my name added. And as I've often said, what I love about activism and civic engagement is that there is neither an eligibility age or a shelf life. And Mass Senior Action certainly proves that every day. So we thank you for your mobilizing, for your advocacy, for your educating us about your issues. And this is incredibly important in that the baby boomer generation is aging. We want to make sure that thanks to science, we are all living longer lives. We want to make sure that you are aging in community. And one of the ways that we ensure that that happens is that you are in good health so that you can age in dignity and gracefully and remain connected to community and continue to be civically engaged. So making sure that you have access to affordable quality health care is critical to your staying engaged, and we certainly do need you. So we thank you for your advocacy, and again, I thank Councilor Asabi George for her leadership and wish to have my name added and look forward to voting in the affirmative.
Thank you, Councilor Presley. Madam Clerk, if you could add Councilor Presley's name, Councilor Baker, Councilor Siomo, Councilor Edwards, Councilor Flynn, Councilor Janey, Councilor McCarthy, Councilor O'Malley, Councilor Wu, Councilor Zakhem, and the Chair. And Councilor Flaherty, you have the floor.
That's right. Just want to add my name.
Okay. If you could also add Councilor Flaherty's name. At this time, Councilor Asabi George moves for suspension, seeks suspension of the rules and adoption of docket number 0481. All those in favor say aye. Aye. Any opposed say nay. The ayes have it. Docket 0481 has been adopted. I also want to thank Mass Senior Action for being here for the advocacy, and one of my dear residents, Miss Edna Pruse, has taken on a leadership role at Mass Senior Action, so thank you all for all that you do.